Dobry den. Hello everybody, my name's Dennis and welcome to the New Local Tools YouTube channel. Today we're going to show out which one of these two tape measures has the longest standout and we're going to have some fun with it. For those of you asking, a standout on a tape measure is literally just the action of how long the tape will stand out before it falls in on itself. It literally refers to how far you can do this before the tape breaks. So two tapes that we're looking at today is the Milwaukee Stud 8m metric only and the Stanley Fat Max 8m metric only. Now, a fun thing with this Stanley Fat Max is that the hook itself on the side here is 150% bigger than a normal hook on the Milwaukee. I'll get some footage for you so you can actually see the difference between these two, but this hook is massive. So, considering how big this hook is, it's going to be really interesting to see if that affects any of the ability for the tape to stand out, but we'll get to that. So, before we get to the actual shootout of these two things and we're going to compare them, I'm going to go over like a little ground rule for the competition here. So the point here is to see which one will stand out the longest. They both promise they can stand out 4 meters. That's this many. And we're hoping to see if which one of them can stand out a bit longer. If we can get like 4 meters and 10 centimeters on one, that'd be sick. That'd be the coolest thing ever. But we're going to see. But to maximize the abilities of each tape measure, we're going to give them each 3 attempts of standing out the furthest possible. They both offer a 4 meter standout, so we're going to see if we can do 4 meters and 10 maybe, or if we can even get to 4 meters. We'll see. A fair rule for the competition will be to give them 3 attempts each. So we're going to use the Milwaukee 3 times and we're going to use the Stanley 3 times. And we'll see which one is the best when it comes to standing out. To be fair, they're both amazing products. They are, rivals in the same market. I wouldn't necessarily say that one is better than the other, but let's get to it, shall we? Again, I just want to say that this is just a video for entertainment purposes only. There's 2 tape measures that are on top of the market. These are some of the best products you can find within tapes, but we're just going to have some fun and see which one can stand out the longest. It's not about one tape being better than the other. It's purely just having some fun with some tape measures. So the first tape out is the Stanley. This is the Fat Max 8m metric only. It's the one with a bigger hook and it's silver, so that's cool. It offers a 4 meter standout, so let's test that. Attempt number 1. I'm afraid I might run out of room here. I'm almost at the wall. Right, 350, it's starting to bend a bit now. I think it's like 4 meters under perfect conditions. Oh, this is so stressful. Okay, that's 4. That's what happens when you put it to 4 meters and 1 centimeter. First attempt for Milwaukee as well. Let's check this. Oh. I have to say the rolling out on the blade feels a lot nicer on this. It's a lot smoother. Alright, caught the shelf. And we're at 3 meters. It's starting to bend. 330. 360. Right. 3 meters and 85 on the first attempt. Should do more. I mean, should do more. Second round for the Stanley. Can it beat 401? Alright, so we're past 250. It's at 250 and it's as straight as an arrow. That is pretty insane. That's really, really good for a tape. Right, 3 meters, starting to bend a little bit. God, I'm scared. 380. We're at 4. So if I give it some sort of support, I'm supporting it at 380, which, to be fair, if you're working on the side, you're gonna keep your other hand on it as well. I'm at 380 now, and it's still holding up, so let's see how far I can push it with 20 centimeters. Yeah. We got to about 4. It's still the winner. Oddly enough, still the winner. Alright, second attempt. We got to about 4 meters on this one as well. Let's try Milwaukee again. Really? Alright, second round. This one got to 385, which means that we're still 15 centimeters away from the 4 meter point, which is pretty strange considering that it says 4 meters right there. But we're gonna try again. A little secret between the two of us. This is still my favorite of the two. There's something that's just so special about how the blade rolls out. It's so smooth. Like, if you're ever around the shop, please just come in and just do this to it. It'll make you happy. It feels great. Last attempt for Stanley. This one has the record. Oh jeez. Okay, 4 meters and 10. Come on, get out of there. Woo. This is the least scientific test ever, but this thing just hit 416 centimeters. That's 4 meters and 16 centimeters standing out, which is 16 centimeters, more than it promised. That's cool. That's really cool. Last attempt for Milwaukee. Let's see if we can get it to stand out past 4. Let's go. There's like a little sensation in the Milwaukee blade where you can see that it's almost flat at the tip, and then it starts to kind of curve and it becomes a bit more curvy later on. I'll get some imagery of this so you can actually see what I'm talking about, but it's almost like the bend of the tape actually changes as it stretches out. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but you know, we'll get to that. Alright, so we're at 3 meters now. 380. Alright, that's 4 meters now. 4 meters and 7. Which means that both of the tapes actually live up to what they say they're going to do. They stand out for about 4 meters, with the Stanley one being the winner. Which means that if this was a real contest, the Stanley would go home with the medal today as a fair and square one. But they both do what they say on the tin. They're both fantastic tape measures. And if you're around, come try one out. You can find a full link in the description below, along with all of our associated links. And as always, I hope to see you around.